Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode FTB Evolution. We have made a new location. So our modern industrialization. So I just made our boiler, which produces a metric shit ton of steam. So it's going to be very handy for us to have all these turbines going at full capacity because we were reaching low amounts. And this is just a storage monitor hooked up to our system so we can check how much resources we're going down to, so I can always have the export bus giving us coke or coke dust, which keeps the temperature high and all these things running, which we will work on getting upgrades for eventually. Right now, so we just did that. We can move on to the medium voltage maybe. Just need to see if what we should make. Diesel generator. So we're going to need to make every single one. So we'll start with the advanced. Don't need that. We do not need steam. Or maybe a medium voltage steam turbine. So we can pump power to these things faster. Change machine hull. How do we increase the hull? Advanced machine hull. Ah, I see. So if we were to put that, I see. That's pretty good. So I guess this episode will start getting medium voltage. So let's work towards that. Okay, so what we're going to have to start by getting is the medium voltage steam turbine, which we can autocraft most of the recipes for, but we are missing ingredients, so we need aluminium. Aluminium. So got some invar going there. Got some compressors going. We'll need a furnace. Nope, not a furnace. How do we turn it into the aluminium we need? Ah, we need this. This one. So this requires inputs and outputs. So we can have wires. What I was thinking is we could have wires going through here just for these small machines or multi-blocks. So I'll get started on that now and we'll just see how that works. If it looks any good. So the wire will come down here. Something like that. Then we will get our bases to cover that up. And we'll get our rates to cover the top. I think that looks pretty good. Like, it's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. That makes sense. Yep. So we'll get those set up there. And then we'll have the fluid inputs. We'll start with this one first. So it needs input. What tier item did I have for these? Is it just bronze? Or steel? Steel item input, steel item output. That just needs power, so it needs steam. No, it needs electricity, which we get from here. So the blast furnace will go over with the electric stuff. Alright, so I've set up the multi-block. Just remember, when you're placing the cables, you place them after you place the block, because I had the block placed and the cables already here and they weren't attaching. I had to replace the cables. So that might just be with the block placement that it has. It doesn't automatically navigate and stuff to that, but that's okay because we've got it sorted. Just like that, we have our blast furnace. So the input, get our aluminium. Okay, we'll get our awakened. Chop some of this up. Okay, let's start smelting. Okay, I need aluminium dust. We get that from either crushing it. Okay, we can use the crusher. There we go. Okay, that'll be our solution for now. We've got our curved plates ready to go. So now I wonder if we can make our medium voltage. Okay, we're missing some bolts. So to make bolts, we need the rods. So aluminium. We'll get the dust first. There it goes. Also get some upgrades for it. All right. So I don't know if you upgrade the voltage, it actually works faster, but we'll try that out soon. So yeah, aluminium. Very nice. Okay, we have got 3 so far. So let's see if we can make an electric cutting machine. Okay. So while that's doing its thing, we'll get over here and make the cutting machine parts. Battery alloy curved plate. Okay. Getting the curved plates. So it's a lot different having no automation. We're just having to see what we need and then build it. There we go. So now we just need an invar gear. And we were making quite a lot before. So these still have the automatic exports. For now, because they are still steel, they use steam. We have quite a lot of steam. As you can see, it's gone up quite rapidly. Our power's doing really well as well. Okay, so we got the rods to make the ring, to make the gear. To make the blade. Okay. So now I've got the electric cutting machine. I was thinking I could stagger them out. Possibly. Maybe find a way. Maybe start placing them on the other side, but then the cables will have to go underneath. So place them staggered like that. Then we can get a trap door. Like a holder. Yeah. There we go. So let's get our cables. Set it up. Perfect. So now we got our cutting machine. What does it need? Should be able to cut it. Ah, it still needs a lubrication. Yep. That it does. Maybe we can use ender tanks. Is there a remote fluid? Pretty sure there was an item we saw before. Alright, we got a small solution. Import export bus. Lubricant. Acceleration. There we go. So now, I mean, we can use pattern providers for each of these. I wouldn't say it's entirely not recommended. I mean, I can just always, every now and then, come over here and say, hey, look, I don't like cables going to all the this one. We can just cut that one off every now and then. Possibly. Haven't really decided on how I'm going to do that. Might just reduce it slowly. Find little ways to cut down on channels. But that's good. So we can still do automation. Just not as much. Okay, so. Modern industrialization. Don't need the bronze furnace. We work towards this now. So we still need our aluminium. Our bolts. Got a better cutting machine now. We can stack some upgrades on top. And then we'll upgrade the hull and stuff like that, and it'll be great. Okay, so we've got the steam turbine, medium voltage. So we're going to have to upgrade all these cables to medium voltage. Which is cool, because we already have some medium voltage cables. But we need the energy input as well for the multi-block structure we have. Which we can set up a little tunnel. Just over there. So steam turbines, got the better one. That's the upgrade. So obviously they wouldn't like it on its own. So we're gonna have to wait until we can upgrade these as well. So advanced machine hulls. We'll need to make quite a few. So we need electrum cables. Perfect. That's machine hulls. We'll automate all of this. So I'm probably more towards having it automated very limited. So let's get that set up. All right, so the setup is down. Pretty basic. Electric works. Stuff like that. We're gonna also have it for the output as well. I actually like the grate design. It is actually a great design. Yeah, that was a pun. I'm cringing at it now. I am sorry. I apologize. Probably need one import, one export. Exports, that imports. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna just have a little break here and then we'll be right back with some more FTB Evolution. Alright, and I'm back. So I just went to the gym, so I might be a little static. I'm high on pre-workout. Well, not high, but you know. Assemblers, don't need that. We need cutting machine to make, we need the wire machine, wire cutters. The electric. If we just search up electric, there we go. So we can get the electric wire mill, which we need. The battery alloy curved plates, which we get from the compressor. So battery or pattern. Okay, so we're gonna have to start grabbing all the patterns back. So that can go in my storage, all that can go away. That too, let's grab basically all this, isn't it? Okay. Alright. So the compressor, that, that's the wire cutter, or the cutter. Compressor also makes these, the little swivel things. The alloy smelter makes, well, alloys. That is unimportant. So we're just looking for alloys. That one. That's the assembler, and that's the cutter. So that's all the rods and the bolts. And that's the compressor. So how do I make silicon dust? Ah, the incinerator thing, right? No, it's actually the EBF thing, electric blast furnace. So the export bus is actually going to be another pattern provider, which will give it the recipe for everything we need. Rubber sheets made with actually just rubber or the mixer, so we don't really need the mixer anymore for that. So let's just get rid of that crafting. We don't need one of those because that's endgame content we already got. The wire cutters, don't need that anymore either. Maybe we do. Let's keep it. Let's take those out. These look important. Okay. Cutting machine. More of those, more of those. Alloy smelter. Nope. Compressor. Here we go. So that's that, and that one. I believe that's all of it, but the battery alloy dust. Actually have it here. The mixer. So the electric mixer. Enter money. Is also, oh, it's in something different. Hold on. Is it in something different? Not really. Yeah. It's just the ignored. So we can't make the wires. We can make that in the assembler. Processing pattern is for that. That's weirdly specific. That's also needed, and we can get rid of that. And the rest of the patterns, we come here. So these are just regular crafting. This isn't, that's with plate maker. That's with the wire. Okay, so these can just go into any regular old crafting recipe slot, and that will have to wait. I think we did pretty well. So we can now request items with modern thingamabob. So let's go back here and start making some advanced machine hull. I think I should have some there. So can we make 10? We're missing anti-money. Oops. So there's our raw anti-money, which we can make into dust. Just a simple this thing. Macerator. We need the electric one, so we just need basic machine hull, sorry. Let's make 10 of those. Okay, we're missing fine wire and yeah, okay. You forced my hand. So to make that, I think it's just, yep, copper in that. Okay, so that's really slow, so let's get some gunpowder. Let's speed that shit up. Doesn't stack, but I wish it did. Maybe it does. Oh, it's overclocked for an hour. Holy shit, it stacks. That's cool. A little bit of lore there, guys. It stacks. Or information, sorry. So that's some pretty good information. We have a lot of... Oh shit, we actually are getting quite a lot of resources over time. I was thinking, like, maybe I should be building things out of the world. I don't know if you can tell, but I've basically only played Stone Block. Because I've just been living, I'm a dwarf man. Purebred. Oh, I got more advanced machine hulls. Well, that's very helpful. And we got some cables. Wow, that's gonna help us a lot actually. But we don't even have the electric. Oh, we actually have the electric cutting machine now. But we need basic machine hulls. We can make 4. So it's kind of crafting. See, look. It's not really. Can I like? Ignore the contents. Input is unrestricted. Yeah, that's the issue we got. It doesn't. Where's the export? Is the export behind it or above it? Do I want to do something like this? Like what then? If we get battery. Oops. Let's make 5 of them. Now it's not getting power. Now it is auto export. Does it have to be behind? Or can it just work? Maybe we can try the cutting machine because it's already like below. So let's put some Copper. So it's making copper rods. It isn't below it. So where's the eject? See, that's what I don't get. Where's the auto eject area? Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, so I found out the only point where it can receive power is from behind. Obviously we found that out from these storage units, but we have quite a lot of power now. I'm gonna put these back because the export just doesn't seem to work that efficiently. So an alternative method is directly underneath. Check it out, guys, the new and improved system. It has got everything we need. It's looking pretty good. We're using a lot of cascades, or facades, sorry. Um, but who cares about that? It just looks really super cool. It's kind of, I actually kind of like it. It's kind of looks like hedges. I can get more around these as well. It kind of just like, I've set up walls. We need more anchors. One of those. Some grates. So people don't trip into them, you know. So I actually like it. I might do it for these ones as well, but right now we're not really in need or in dire need of those. So we search up mixer. Ooh. Stuff that needs mixers. It'd be really cool if you could do like yeah, the patterns are here. So that's the wire cutter. I just search up, I just put all this back in here. It's gonna take a while to sort through all this. That is a-okay. Alright, so we've done most of them. We just need to make the electric wire mill, which we can set up right now next to all that cool jazz stuff. We need another facade or cable running into it. Just like so, and then we can set that up there. That looks pretty good. And then the wire cutters, making all the wires. Surprised copper wires aren't in here. Silver wire, copper wire. All right, let's make the patterns for it. Okay. Perfect. So these are used with the, not mixer, the, where's the stuff we got? There it is, cutting machine. So that's the cutting machine. Below it has the exporter. And above it will be this. We need more facades. Facades. Um, Can't really make it copper. Anchor. Just make as many as we can. There we go. Love copper grates. Makes everything look cool. Okay. So as long as that has the lubricant, we should be good. Any patterns? And those are the two alloys. Oh, we need them in the mixer. Sorry. And that is in the assembler. And the invert ingots is in alloy smelter, which is that one. Oops. Cool, so that should be well and truly working. Another thing we can do is get rid of, whoops, the cabling. Do something pretty cool with it. We can keep those there. Ooh, that might be important. Something there. Nope. Good. Get rid of those. And have the conga line just go across like this. So those are all going into the channels. Everything's powered. I'll just double check. Yep. And we'll get, oops. Ah, you can't cover up the cables. Well, shit. Well, that's okay. Because we have all of, got those, so we're just missing the furnace. The electric furnace. And the macerator. Oh, I think we have it. I remember making it. Or was that the cutting machine? Yeah, it was for the cutting machine. We need to use diamond dust for this. So, diamond dust. Okay. We can also make the centrifuge now. So that can go there. We can get its power as well. There we go. It's got its power. It can be upgraded, but right now that's doing that. Okay, what is the next quest line? So we have that. We need the chemical reactor. And we can automate everything. I think I've automated for so long, I just need to maintain the automation for like the small bits and bobs. How many channels are we up to now? We're 176 of yeah, not full. So we're at 176 channels. So we're not actually running out anytime soon. So do we have everything we need for what we need? I'll get rid of the electric furnace because we are limited in spots. This is like a club now. Okay. So is this like giving that to me to wash? So it's making iron dust with the washer, but what fluid does it need? It doesn't need any fluid. It just takes some time. Auto eject enabled. I'll just make sure to enable all the auto ejects. Alrighty. It's done. I won't pin that. Now the distillery, which we can automate. There we go. Okay, so the distillery, I was thinking maybe I could do something like that, so I can have the pattern providers going up and down. The only issue is the export bus would need to be above it. So I could do something like import bus like that. And getting the Fluix cables going from outside here then I'd have to drag it down. Oh no, I could just do it like that, because then it would connect. I mean, actually, I'm not even mad about doing that. That's actually not even that bad. So let's get the pattern provider. Wrong face. I'm gonna have to delete it. Let's get the wrench. When in doubt, wrench it out. Okay. It's online. We'll get that. Whoops. How's that? Or, yeah, I like that. I like the grates on it as well. It looks very profesh. So now the power can come through the side here. I mean, ooh. I'm gonna have to place some blocks like that. Maybe just here. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't look bad. It stands out a bit. Eh, why not? Yeah, that's cool. Oh, cooler. Whoops. Sorry, sorry. Okay, so now we'll get the copper cables. And we'll get the tin cables. We'll get silver cables. Or tin. We need more tin. Well, that was fast. That crafting is just... Oops. Much better. So it's getting power. It's got the export and it's got the pattern provider. And if we want to adjust it, we can just pop it open with the wrench. So we'll have to keep that handy on us. So next up, we got the crushed. And we don't need the large boiler. We don't need the electric quarry. The diesel is optional. Okay, so we could probably... Why is that up? Oh, battery's full. So we've got max power. We don't really need medium voltage. If things start getting crazy, we'll upgrade. But right now, it's all good. It's all good, Chief. So let's walk towards something else. The vacuum freezer is a multi-block that uses extreme temperatures to cool down liquids and items placed inside. So that's the next one we're going for right now. So the vacuum freezer. Missing these large plates, so let's make some aluminium plates. About 30 of them. So how many of these ultra dense matter balls can we make? Like more, right? So we've got 2 out of 4 for the FTB Pyramid Challenge, which we're working towards. But in these later dates, we'll need to upgrade all these mod packs. Like we'll need uranium fuel, which is from the assembler. We don't even have a uranium rods yet. Well, we might have uranium soon. How do you make it? Use dust. Yeah, we need to mix uranium dust. So we're just progressing it as we can. taking our time. It's not a race, it's a marathon. What did we just complete? Completed something. We're waiting on those. But if you remember, to make the tungsten, we need either the gem or the implosion, not implosion compressor. Where is it? Yeah, the chamber. Might be another way. How do we get the gems? Yeah, we get it from clumps and then raw tungsten. So yeah, it's a lot of resources just to get tungsten. But we can make it in the... Oh, hang on. Yeah. Sorry. I was like, oh my god, that's a fast recipe, but no. It uses quite a bit. So I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.